Nish Sonwalkar. I'm the founder and president and CEO of SUNDENSITY. SUNDENSITY is a company dedicated for photonic solar conversion technology, which will change and have major impact on solar industry. So our market is to bring the price down for the solar manufacturers as well as for the large utility scale power plant. And as you know, if we can bring the price down to grid parity, we can really make solar energy and solar industry viable for the global deployment. And what we are trying to do is reduce that levelized cost of solar energy by a significant amount. So our product is Photonic Solar Conversion smart screen that is applied on the solar glass. And by applying that, we are able to manage the photons that go inside the solar cell and impinge on the solar cell. And thereby, we are able to only send those photons that gets absorbed at the band gap of solar cell and produce lots more energy. So our model here is the smart coating is put on top of the solar panels. They go into the glass makers, and those glass makers, when they coat our nano-optical coating, that goes to the solar power developers. So that's our value chain. And so we have major impact on the way the solar spectrum is converted into electricity. That's our secret sauce. So we are essentially able to take the entire spectrum, bring it down to the level where the maximum absorption happens, and by wavelength shifting. That's our main criteria. In terms of the market, as you know that the market for solar panel is growing, and we will be part of every panel that is produced, both new and the existing ones. And as you can see, from between 2017 to 2022, we are going to see a major growth of almost 572.9 gigawatt, and that will translate into millions and millions of coated glass that will supply to the manufacturer. We have already identified a very large manufacturer in India, which is called SB, SoftBank Clean Tech, and they have looked at our solution and they think our solution is the most elegant solution. We are about to acquire them by going through various steps that we have to do here. So in terms of go-to-market strategy, we are going to work with a contract manufacturer to coat the glasses, and eventually we may also develop our own coating plant in New York State and then supply it across the world, and also do some very critical joint ventures with the large manufacturers, panel manufacturers as well as glass manufacturers. We have talked with lots of people, and both in terms of our potential R&D partners, potential clients, as well as some of the investment partners, strategic partners like DSM, who are into the coating industry. With that, we know that we are ahead of the competition. We have filed patent for our coating, and that is nano-optical coating, which allows us to be ahead of the competition. But we have to move fast so that our competition cannot catch up with us. In terms of where we are, we have already formulated company in 2016. We have done some of the initial testing in the lab. We are right now involved in the third-party validation, and then we also have acquired the first customer, which we want to fulfill some of the requirement by the end of this year. So in terms of the testing, we have done the nano-optical coating panel versus the normal panel, and we have found very impressive data, up to 20% increase in the power generation, as well as 10% improvement in the efficiency of the solar panels. So in terms of our steps, we essentially want to create a coating development which will require some R&D. Then we want roll coating process, and then coated solar glass has to be sent to our customers. When these customers get the solar glass, we will generate the revenue back to SUNDENSITY. What do we want from your incubator, the high-tech incubator at Rochester? We essentially want you to help with these three processes, and also help us with our business strategy, and help us raise funding, which is required for us to be a very successful company. And we are dedicated to photonic and optical value chain in terms of the solar energy. So your emphasis on photonics and optics completely in line with our strategy and our growth process. So I want to welcome you all to help us, and also we are looking forward to work with you.